On the day that George Washington was born, 2K Sports brings you the best in NBA coverage. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Now Sacramento starting five. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's McCollum. And it's Murphy in at the four-man position.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, that the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders, they're building a team to contend.
Sabonis with the bucket.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Herter passes to Murray. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Murphy down low. He's defended by Herter. Tries again. And Valanciunas with the layup.
Ooh, physicality from Valanciunas on the glass. Securing the ball and sending it right back.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here are the Kings now. It's a three-point game. Fox dishes to Barnes. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb. Sabonis has got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, the NBA is just nuts these days. 6'11" guys like Sabonis, zero fear shooting the rock.
Murphy. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Fox passes to Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
Sacramento shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good, Sabonis.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
And Sabonis drops them both. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Murray dishes to Fox. Sweet move. And the layup is good.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Ingram. He had 25 points last game. Now here's Barnes. Now the pass to Fox. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Pass to Herter. Back to Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Fox from outside. Another 3 for Sacramento.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Pass to Barnes. Launches a 3. Fox, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. For 3, Ingram. Good on the triple.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Barnes. There's Sabonis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado driving to the basket. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Kings trail by 4.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
is Fox. 5 points in the game. Stolen away.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided. And this is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. You know, trade talks have really ramped up here recently, and being a part of a rumor or Steve actually being traded can really affect a player mentally.
Yes, Kevin, especially the first time it happens. It's a business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to Phoenix. Fox passes to Murray. Shot to stop the run. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Almost impossible to guard Murray inside in college. We'll see if that translates to the NBA.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Alvarado missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 4. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Jones looking for an opening. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got 5 points so far.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Outside, Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And that's now 7 points for Keegan Murray. Here's Alvarado. Sacramento grabs the miss. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And that one's good. Ingram.
This speaks to Ingram's confidence. He knows he has this shot in his bag.
Now, here's Fox. Guarded closer. Inside, it's stolen by Valanciunas. Jones, that's for 2. Again, the Pelicans score. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break. And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains. His fourth make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Al Murphy following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt.
Kings. Kevin Curry. Personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Nancy's checked in for New Orleans. And so Murphy hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now Monk. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Davis, the pass to Lyles. Missed inside.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Davis gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Doesn't go for him. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Really a game to forget, all because they spent most of it hacking away.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Davis in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Ingram. Out again, the Pelicans score.
Great competitive play from Ingram tonight, and his teammates are sharing in his excitement.
Timeout called by the Kings. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for C.J. McCollum. Here's Holmes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Mitchell looking it over. On the wing, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Over Marshall. Pelicans pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
The Kings trail by 13. Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Monk. Wide open. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Richardson, no luck. Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Mitchell kicks to Monk. Back to Mitchell for 3. The rebound by Nance.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Richardson. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Mitchell outside. Davis down low, working on Nance. Mitchell. Sacramento again missing.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Monk. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Mitchell's shot is good.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 17. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ingram's got 19 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
There's the pass to Monk. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Ingram against Mitchell. This one for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Richardson, good. Richardson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Shot on the wing. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Outside Davis. The 3. Pelicans pull it in. Richardson outside. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Pelicans leading by 13. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Taking full advantage of the space he can find. McCollum pulls right up.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Shoots the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Fox, no good.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Valanciunas with the ball, guarded by Murray. Valanciunas, good.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Here's McCollum, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And Herter gets it to go.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Pulls up on the wing. Marshall can't hit.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Fox against McCollum. Takes the 13-footer. Murray kicks to Herter. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murphy's got 5 rebounds tonight. A 3 from McCollum. And another 3 for New Orleans.
C.J. McCollum can hit from anywhere beyond the arc. The corners are no exception.
Herter on the wing. Back to Fox. Over Jones. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Sabonis? Averaging about 18 points per, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
He has ferocity down low. He sets the tone for this club night in and night out.
New Orleans leading by 19 points. Here's McCollum. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Count that bucket. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
And for Kevin Huerter, Game 7 of the 2021 Eastern Conference semifinals was the biggest game of his career.
He dropped 27 points, leading the Hawks to the conference finals. And GA earning himself a 4-year contract extension.
Free throw good, Huerter. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
And he makes both free throws.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason game.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Throw good, McCollum. And the way C.J. McCollum-Gray can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 2 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. McCollum's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Outside, Fox. Oh, good on the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Jones, no luck.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
And the shot goes in. Sabonis has got 9.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Sabonis. Dishes to Fox. There's the try, and it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Herder. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, that's going to be one where it could take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now here's Barnes. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. And Herder gets it to go. Herder's got 7 now in this quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Got that one up quick.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Fox with it. 35 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
We can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Some changes here for the Kings. Alex Len's checked in for Murray. Terrence Davis comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. New Orleans leading by 21. Here's Alvarado. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Now here is Davis. He has 7. That's tipped. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself over Mitchell. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Richardson. McCollum's got 24 points.
You see the strength by C.J. McCollum on that bucket.
The three from Davis. Another three for Sacramento.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Nance. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Herter. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. From about 19 feet, that doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. New Orleans gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Ring shot on the way, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Mitchell with it, now defended by McCollum. Mitchell passes to Davis. Now Len. And here's Sabonis. From about 16, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here is Davis. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. It's deflected. McCollum against Sabonis. Puts it up from 12. The shot, no good. And the Kings going the other way now. Herter kicks to Mitchell. The 9-foot shot. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's Alvarado, and it's blocked.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block. In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Now here's Herter. He's got 7. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got 4 rebounds in this game. Richardson outside. And there's the drive. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Josh Richardson being aggressive. This is what his teammates want, and they can feed off that emotion and intensity.
Outside, Davis. Off target from outside. New Orleans gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Shot from the wing. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now here's Herter. Mitchell wide open. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Basket counts. Nance has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
New Orleans gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. And then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Sabonis. And Monk's subbed in for Kevin Herter. Now, here's Mitchell, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. From the left block, basket good. Mitchell's got 10.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Fires from the wing. Yes, that goes in.
C.J. McCollum making the mid-range shot look easy.
The Kings shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Now, here's Monk. Richardson covering. Monk dishes to Mitchell. Back to Monk. Takes a 3. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Richardson. Again, the Pelicans score.
I like that Josh Richardson is more comfortable in this offense, just taking what the defense allows.
The Kings shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Davis in the corner. Off target with his three.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
Richardson, good.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 10. The three from Davis. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 6th rebound on the night. 4 seconds left. And there's Richardson on the assist by McCollum. Richardson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down. And through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I play. You got to lean on them until they break.
All right, and now let's talk about that point guard duel we've seen so far in the first half.
Well, you look at these two carrying the scoring load, both playing some fantastic basketball in the first half.
We'll see if the imminent halftime coaching adjustments can slow down either guy. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Pelicans shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Grimes got on the floor. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. And here's Sabonis, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Sabonis, the pass to Herter. The kick out to Barnes. Clock at 6. To the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
Ingram against Barnes. Outside, Sabonis. Murray for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Murray's got 13 points.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on the young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Free throw good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And yes, it's good.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Passes it to Fox. Now here's Herter, defended by Jones.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possession.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Pelicans have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Now Fox, 17 points in the game. Pass to Herter. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Going hard to the rim, that's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
To the inside. Here's Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Putting up 26 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Murphy hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Outside, Fox. And there's the pass to Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
Marshall, he's checked in for Ingram. Barnes hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up with the Pelicans. Here's Marshall. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Marshall's got his third bucket of the night. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Sabonis' screen on McCollum. Fox, no good. New Orleans has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And the basket by Murphy.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
For Sacramento, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
3 points.
Sabonis has got 5 assists in the game. Jones kicks to McCollum. Over Fox. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Floats it up for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
Here's Marshall. Here's Murphy. And he finishes nicely on the way. Murphy's got 10 points in the game.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Fox. Well, shot off that time. Excellent D that time from Jones. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Trey Lyles checked in for Sabonis. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Jones, no luck. The Kings have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Fox. He's got 17. From downtown. Second shot opportunity, and Murray finishes it off. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
They grabbed their own miss. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
What a slam by big man Valanciunas. I didn't think he had that in him.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Fox with it. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. That shot wide open.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Alvarado passes to Murphy. And he drops it in from the low post. Murphy's got 12 points in the game. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. Out to the wing for 3. Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Driving in, and the basket by Murphy. 14 points for him.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Murray. Passes it to Lyles. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
New Orleans has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Good. Murphy's got 12 points in just the second half.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Murray with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Here's Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Sacramento's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Pass to Fox. Now Lyles. Floats it up for Murray. Murphy with the steal. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Fox. Valanciunas, good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Pelicans?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump up.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. The pass to Lyles. Launches it. Pelicans pull it in. Murphy's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by the Kings. Murray's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Herter kicks to Fox. Pass to Murray. Here's Herter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Herter's got 12 points in the game.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
Passes it to Murphy. Puts one up from 19 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Now, here's Fox. He's covered closely. Lyles with the screen. From the arc, another 3 for Sacramento.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by the Kings. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And it's Fox with the jam.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific scoring even when he gets bodied up.
For Sacramento, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the Kings making a change here. Alex Lenz checked in for Trey Lyles. Rashad Holmes comes in for Murray. Terrence Davis. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Huerter. New Orleans has gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Marshall gets the bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
He had a nice open look right there. Monk's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type. Plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now, here's Monk. 8 points for him. Here's Fox, and the Kings check on 2 more.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Alvarado from outside off the mark.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Davis kicks to Fox. 1:25 left to play in the third. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Marshall. Over Monk. Marshall can't hit.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy missing too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again. Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Leaner from distance. And it's Alvarado missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. And here is Fox. 25 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Monk kicks to left. Over Richardson. And shot is off. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
The Kings shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Davis, the pass to Len. Now, here's Fox. Defense is right there. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kings shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. They've got Jackson Hayes. Also Garrett Temple out there. Richardson is out there with Hernan Gomez. And it's Lewis in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Okpala. Oh, that's blocked. Richardson against Holmes. From deep. And Josh Richardson gets the 3. Richardson's got 22.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
For three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And Sacramento has possession. Monk kicks to Lyles. Holmes setting the pick for Lyles. Mitchell against Lewis. They get the rebound. Holmes. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Temple. Fires the three. No good on the shot. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. And the pass to Apollo. Offline with his three. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. No good from Hernan Gomez. The Kings have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Monk. Now here's Holmes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Lewis with the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now Monk. Passes to Lyles. Here's Mitchell. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
No, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Now, here's Mitchell. No one near him. Yep, it counts.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. And the Pelicans miss again.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now here's Lewis following the missed shot by Davion Mitchell.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Down low, here's Holmes. Up and in on the layup.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Lyles. Monk for three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Lewis drills the three-pointer. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Holmes, good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Lewis. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Sacramento.
New Orleans making some changes here. Murphy's checked in, and it's Brandon Ingram in for Garrett Temple.
Brandon Ingram. CJ McCollum.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Akpala. It's Holmes, high post. The pass to Akpala. Traps in the tray. Akpala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win, and it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. The Pelicans shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Nails the wide-open jump shot. McCollum's got 36.
When McCollum is putting it all together on offense, it is fun to watch. Born score.
And it's Mitchell missing.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Murphy on top, covered by Mitchell. Murphy can't hit. The Kings have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. To the paint. Here's Lyles. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They double-team McCollum over Mitchell. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Kings making a change here. Here's Hayes. And the Pelicans miss again. Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. To the inside. And the dunk by Len.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got 9 assists now tonight. And for Sacramento, they're shooting it well here in the 4th quarter. 50%. Over in the corner, Barnes. No good from outside. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And the basket by McCollum.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Monk kicks to Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Richardson through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Yet another one by Richardson. If you got somebody that's going good, give him free reign and let him roll.
Now, here's Monk. Poked away and stolen by Richardson. Goes up, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Sacramento has possession. The Pelicans make their last shot. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Now McCollum, after the missed 3 from Malik Monk. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Monk. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Monk. Here's Len. And the dunk by Len.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Over in the corner, Barnes. Off target from three-point range.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And they pick up 2. McCollum's got 40 points.
This is C.J.'s role. He's out here to score as much as possible.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Monk. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Murphy. Len grabs the board. The Kings shooting well, 50% from the floor. McCollum against Mitchell. Miles passes to Mitchell. Monk, no one around him. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Richardson. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Monk.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Miles kicks to Monk. Barnes down low. Murphy's there. Good on the bucket.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Here's Richardson. And again, no good by New Orleans. And for the Kings, they're shooting at a 46% clip in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for C.J. McCollum.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered. Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're in front by 25. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for the Kings. McCollum against Mitchell. Pulls from the top of the key. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's Davis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Mitchell kicks to Davis. Kings moving the ball around. And Len gets it to go on the assist by Monk.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Kept alive. Pass to Hayes. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shoots over Lyles. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set a screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.